In exactly 1 month, I will be turning in my last final paper, and I'm scared. So basically, I filmed my midterms, and it was insanely disorganized. It was just all over the place, and I was so stressed out, I just deleted it all. So something that I learned between my first vlog and my midterms is that this feeling of being burnt out, it's not gonna go away, but there's always gonna be a bunch of stuff to do, and I'm always gonna be buried under work, but I just need to be at peace with it in some way. And that a lot of the time, not all of the time, but a lot of the time, the key to not feeling burnt out anymore is not to stop doing work and relax, but maybe it's just to smother that feeling and to get the fuck back to work. Anyways, I am going to get to it. It is now almost 1 a.m. and I'm pretty much done. So this is what I was working on. So since I last saw you, I wrote this out. They're just spaced out for like organization's sake. I also wrote this. And I made this. Basically, this is my list of all the big things that I have to do. There are some other assignments that I have to do that are not on here, but these are like the big things that we're gonna track. So, number 1, fantasy syllabus project, I'm going to mark as complete. Basically, the reason that all of that was divided up into separate documents is that we are supposed to, you know, it takes a couple hours per assignment to complete, and it's going to all be compiled at the end and make up a portfolio, and that will supplement our formal syllabus. So I have not yet completed the formal syllabus, but for the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to mark it as complete. And so I decided to work on smaller assignments yesterday, and then I had class yesterday, during which I found out that the first 6 pages, I labeled it as literary paper, but it's a conference paper, basically. The first 6 pages of that, or at least the first 6 pages of something, is due tomorrow. And then the first 8 pages of this paper on the bottom is due on Thursday. So I have been thinking and panicking. So I'm not gonna linger on this for too long, but basically, this is what I have so far for the paper that's due tomorrow. She did catch everyone else in the class by surprise, even though it is in the syllabus. It wasn't in the assignments, it wasn't in the planner, of course, but since it is in the syllabus, it is, of course, completely fair. 3 people in my class have to present on their papers on Monday. I really, really hope 3 people step up and volunteer to do that. She has said that she very much prefers not to pick anyone at random, but I have to look at that as a possibility that I may be picked. I really hope not, because 2 grad classes at my school is considered full-time, and I'm taking 3. I would love to just have a change of scenery, not just for this vlog, but for myself. Basically, I'm just doing like lo-fi hip-hop playlists and doing like coffee shop scenery, fall vibes, etc. It's raining. It's 2:30 p.m. Yeah, this is about the most excitement that we're gonna see for the next couple days. I have finished an adequate rough draft of my essay. I am going to spend the rest of the day doing smaller assignments. I have thankfully been pretty productive, so I'm kind of just enjoying this cozy rainy weather. God, those yellow leaves look actually pretty amazing on the floor. I like how heterogeneous it all looks. It's like a fucking leaf salad. Hi, still wearing the same jacket. I haven't left the house. My essay on the Fairy Queen has to be 8 pages when all is said and done, and I have a 7-page rough draft due tomorrow. So I'm going to be working on that all day. Have 7 pages due today. I've officially written none of them. See, this is one of those things, right, where you're like assigned some reading and you're like, I am just going to learn as much as I can that could possibly be on the quiz, and then I'm gonna do the quiz, and if this happens to be something that I do a paper on, I'm just gonna do a couple of all-nighters and learn everything I need to know. And now it's that time. What sucks is that, at least for now, for the rough draft, I cannot like subvert anything, you know? Like, I can't say, oh, these scholars have said this about the Fairy Queen, but I found some evidence that suggests otherwise. Let's talk about that. Like, I can't credibly do that because I don't know this material enough, and there's no way that I'm gonna learn it quickly enough in the next 10 hours. I feel like I'm going insane. I really want a drink to help myself out with this, but then that wouldn't be fair to my peer review partner tonight. Don't judge me, okay? I think you always get to a point in writing a paper when you start to enjoy it. You know what I'm talking about? I just wish someone would finish the Fairy Queen. Let me know, please. For those of you who are familiar with Edmund Spenser's The Fairy Queen, he meant to write 12 books and only wrote like 6, and then he died. He didn't finish it. Like a few people that we know of. Is it a fantasy thing? Is this a fantasy thing? I don't know, maybe someone has. Please let me know. I can't wait to just relax. But also, this is fun, this is nice. I am really, really glad. I think that I'm gonna be able, the fact that I'm not going home for Thanksgiving break is kind of a blessing in disguise. It sucks that I don't get to see my family, but I just kind of get to enjoy my research now. I technically have 7 pages, but that includes the works cited page, so I don't have 7 pages. Really thankful and, I don't know, just also proud of myself. I'm not just thankful. I can take some responsibility for my successes too. I'm proud of myself for having applied myself this year, or this semester. Definitely the beginning of the semester was the worst. Dealing with a job that wouldn't pay me. This isn't raw meat, it's vegan, so I can just rest my spatula on the plate that I'm gonna be serving the burgers on, so that's great. I am glad. What I'm saying is that I'm glad, I'm thankful for the people in my life who have been awesome. Both of the buns. Why did I make 2 burgers? I don't know, I'm a glutton. That there. Okay, here we go. Wow, those are some brown buns. Oops. Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a few days. I have a smoothie bowl, basically just blended up a little bit of almond milk, some frozen strawberries, but mostly frozen like mixed berries. Last time you saw me, I was working on the rough draft of this paper. Since it was a rough draft, I thought we didn't have to follow the formatting guidelines, but the syllabus was very clear going back on it, and I was supposed to follow the formatting guidelines for the rough draft. I kind of treated it as like a progress check. Whatever, lesson learned, I got a 0. 10% of my grade, meaning I have absolutely no chance of getting an A in the class unless for some reason it's graded on a curve. The quizzes are already curved, so I don't think the paper or like the class is curved. I don't think that that's going to be the case, but that's okay. I am going to be working on this syllabus project right here, science fiction syllabus project. I will finish the rough draft today, and then I will start working on a conference paper. It's almost Thanksgiving. I will be staying with my boyfriend, and we'll just be hanging out. But yeah, I didn't realize how much, like, I don't mean to put this on like my streaming audience, but streaming has really helped me get through this year. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm really appreciative of everything. But yeah, I will get back to it, I guess. I may have fucked up. I need to aggressively work on my conference paper for Uprooted. It's not due on Monday, but I have a presentation due on Monday and the annotated bibliography for it and research report. Yeah, we're going in alphabetical order, so I am going first. Well, not first, but I am one of the people going on Monday. And since it's asynchronous, actually we're doing a video. And I don't need a super refined conference paper for the presentation because it's like 20 pages, 25 pages. So it needs to be like 15 minutes. So that won't happen. That doesn't need to happen. I don't need a super refined final draft. I just need something that's probably much better than a rough draft, maybe like a second to last draft, you know, which is still intimidating. Yeah, this will be a sort of stay up all night until it's done kind of weekend. I need to do it. I know that it's gonna take like a couple dozen hours, let's say like 20 hours to get it done. So like I might as well just start on it now, get the first couple hours out of the way at the very least. I'm just, I could barely get out of bed this morning. Okay, let's go. So apparently if you have a keto partner and he really likes the super fine almond flour rather than the normal grainy one, you are going to get extremely delicate pancakes. Ooh, looks yummy though. I am 125 pages through Uprooted and it has 450 pages. My goal is to get halfway through it today. Obviously, I've already read it, but really the challenge is collecting relevant evidence. So this is the requirements, and this is where my evidence begins. Yeah. So I've got about 11 pages so far. My boyfriend's just wrapping up some stuff before we go out, so I'm gonna try to get a couple more pages done. These keynotes are like irrelevant now. They're just random. They just help me write my proposal. I'll keep them there just in case. I don't know.
They have cowboys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit today?
Nah, that's good. But yeah, if I get a sweet treat, it won't be here. Why do those look like little shits? Guess what they had at the Dollar Tree? To the other vendors first, so we can find my hat. So we're not like carrying around a bunch of like fruit everywhere. Okay, I'm trying Pop Rocks for the first time. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what do I do?
You just put them in your mouth. Like, just put...
I've heard that before. Cool. They don't taste good.
No?
They taste like shit.
Here, try like a lot more. Like 5 or 6. There you go. Oh, look at that. Open your mouth.
I don't like it. It's still going. In about 24 hours, I should be filming the video. I'm not panicking. I just need to remember that when I'm writing it and when I make the video, like, I am the expert on this. Like, I shouldn't panic. I'm finishing it right now. Also, if you're wondering, I got this at the swap meet and it looks dumb. It's keeping my head real warm though. Literally everyone in my class is gonna see this. And we have to watch every single one. So literally every single one is gonna see it. So I finished my presentation last night and I was planning on, and I uploaded it, I posted the link. I was planning on waking up this morning and just like going right into my annotated bibliography. Remember, I have to have and annotate 30 sources and turn it in by midnight tonight. Well, this morning I found out, and this is totally my fault, that one of my source videos, source recordings got corrupted. Well, not corrupted, I accidentally saved over it. But luckily a form of it was saved, because you know how OBS saves your recordings like in a form, in like this really weird format, and then you have to like remux it. So the weird format was still saved, so all I had to do was remux it and it was done. But I had to re-edit it. It's going to be insane. This is going to be an insane day because I also have class from 6 to 7:15 today. I know that I'm in the car. I'm just going to take a little drive to clear my head. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. God, fuck. So I have my research reports and And I have 3, oh, I'm on my 3rd source, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm on my 4th source. It is 1 o'clock. I have class in 5 hours. We are all like done. We're all fucking checked out. So we don't even turn on our cameras anymore. And so my camera's gonna be off the whole time. I'm gonna have the volume very low. Yeah, I'm admitting this. I'm not gonna listen to class so I can finish the assignment. Two more sources, and then it's formatting, and I'm done. 1 hour until it's due. Holy shit. Let's see. Thank goodness. So I have put myself in a bit of a situation here. Yeah, it's 12:41. I have this paper due at 6 o'clock. I better get to work, I suppose. I don't want to. I had a mini breakdown earlier this semester. I basically had an almost breakdown yet on Monday while doing my annotated bibliography. And I like didn't let myself. I'm like, you can't do this, you know? Obviously, and that's not really how breakdowns work. And maybe it wasn't a breakdown, but like, I swear to God, I was on the verge. And I'm feeling real shitty right now. So, I'll be okay. I just gotta get to it. I know. I'm just... I'm done! I'm done. I'm fucking done. I gave my presentation and everything, and people liked it. They thought it was cool. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. There was one claim that I made about the book that kind of sort of wasn't true. It was kind of up to interpretation, so it could just look like I interpreted it differently, but I think I just made something up about the book, and it turned out not to be true. It turned out to be contradicted in the text explicitly. This is difficult to do with one hand without it fucking going everywhere. Okay. So I'm a little bit unmotivated. My next huge paper is due on Thursday. Also in that same class, I have my very last quiz on Thursday, exactly the same time, which is fun, but it's okay, it's fine. I have hit a wall. I have barely started on the essay due tomorrow. It's supposed to be 8 to 10 pages. Because you're supposed to tie it back to the romance mode and history, the history of the genre, and like cultural context basically. And I'm not super familiar with that. That's really what I struggled with this whole class. So for the rough draft, I just kind of skipped it. Also legit though, real quick, I bought these. Last night I had a dream, like our house was like half destroyed, so but like we were like okay with it, and our cats had to become sort of outdoor cats because there was no way to keep them like inside. They kept escaping through the holes in our house that needed to be patched up, and I got really worried because our cats don't have collars. So if they were ever, if they ever slipped out or something, I don't know, people wouldn't really know that they were someone's cats. We have a lot of stray cats. We also have a lot of outdoor cats without collars. But I did just join Nextdoor as well, and like a lot of people are like really confused by all the cats around here, and they're like, whose cat is this? And they're showing this super like well-fed, well-groomed cat. They're like, I'm taking it to the shelter. Like, no, what the fuck? So I'm really worried. And someone did post on Nextdoor that if a cat has like an orange collar, then it's indicated that they are an indoor cat that's escaped or something. I looked for an orange collar, they didn't have it. I know that these have bells on them for, you know, scaring away birds or whatever, so they don't fuck up the ecosystem if they're outdoors. So, but the thing says that they're detachable, so yeah. Guess it's back to work now. I'm about to submit my essay. It's just under an hour before the due date. It's the best I can do. I hope it's decent. I hope it's decent. I hope I get a decent grade. I know he's gonna be like, oh, compelling thesis, but your paper follows no logical progression and you don't elaborate on enough of what you introduce or whatever. It's 8.5 pages. It's supposed to be 8 to 10 pages. I put in a block quotation. It's definitely bullshit. And we have our quiz in an hour or two. Fuck you, fairy queen. I have 3 big assignments due on Wednesday and 1 due on Thursday. I've been so tired. My boyfriend's just running an errand right now, and then we will be headed to our local animal shelter because this was actually scheduled a while ago. We were gonna do doggy day out, where you basically just pick up a dog and take him out for a little walk, take him out for a puppuccino maybe. And last time we tried to do it, one of their employees or volunteers or whatever got sick, but we rescheduled. I got this. I don't know if I'm not like a dog person, so I don't know. Like, most likely we're gonna get a pit bull. And like I got this rib bone from a cow. It's like a chew thing for the cow to chew on. We also have towels because we're gonna be walking around in the rain, and then we're gonna come in here back into my boyfriend's truck, and the dog's probably just gonna fucking demolish this place. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Holy shit. Shit. Oh my god. This semester has kind of been the worst. Well, it's just been generally stressful, and a lot has happened, obviously, during this time. And 3 classes on top of that. Oh god. It's been awful. Oh. Hi.
Actually, is pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
You getting a video?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it later.
Mm-hmm. I'm just watching my TLC shows. I should be concentrating on my annotated bibliography. New season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Am I the only one in the world that watches the show? I have 2 big assignments left. I am done with one of my classes. I do feel good. I feel good about that. I don't feel good. I just know that that's good. So I have my 20 to 25 page paper on Uprooted due tomorrow at midnight. And then I have an annotated bibliography due on Thursday at 5 p.m. Now this is weird. This annotated bibliography was supposed to take me 60 hours over the course of the semester, and my other projects that I did take me 60 hours a piece. And this, like, a minimum of 10 secondary sources with an introductory essay is gonna take me 60 hours? Like, I don't understand. I mean, a couple of them are like books. I'm going to be fucking panicking tomorrow. I've had full days where I'm just sitting at the computer for like 14 hours straight, just like typing at like a moderate pace and like tears silently streaming down my face. It is 6 a.m. and I'm just starting on it now. Well, I did an extensive outline last night and it is due at midnight tonight. I decided not to ask for an extension. I'm color coding my arguments as usual. So I've got everything mapped out. So I will check back with you when I've got a couple pages down. It is 12:16 p.m. and I am just sort of finishing up page 7. I don't think I need to pick it up, but I do think I need to like keep this pace going. I am having fun with this. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that we had to do the annotated bibliography. It is making things go really, really fast. So that's really nice. 4 hours and 5 minutes until my last assignment of the semester is due. It needs to be a minimum of 10 sources. I am on my 7th now, but I'm gonna try to make it 12. I think I'll do 10 and then an introductory essay, and then if I have time, I'll make it 12. I do get like really happy and I almost feel like I'm gonna cry or something whenever I think about being done. But I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm just really happy. I've been organizing all my notes, all the PDFs that I've had to download and stuff, cleaning my the desktop on my computer. My boyfriend got a DoorDash gift card from his work, and we used it to order some Chipotle. So I'm gonna go pick it up. I know it's DoorDash, but the delivery fees were like $15. So apparently you can order on DoorDash and then just pick it up. So that's what we're doing. I mean, that's what I'm doing. No one's here. He's in a meeting. I've finally gotten over my hangover of half a bottle of champagne. I don't know when I'm gonna get my grades back. I'm gonna be monitoring my email. I don't know, what have I learned in my first semester of grad school, I guess? I guess in grad school, you don't take a break when you're burnt out. I guess there's a difference between being burnt out and like burnt the fuck out. I'm going to be better with my time management. I don't know how much of this was like COVID stuff. I mean, a big thing with me is changing my environment whenever I study. That's a big thing with everyone. I did go through a grad type program with the teaching credential program, but that was different. This is more self-motivated. For them, they just said like go here, here, and here, and like don't be late, and that's it. And then, you know, you would go through the weeks and then you'd kind of get to the end of the semester and realize, oh, I've been working like unpaid 12-hour days every single day for the past couple months. It's still a lot. A big thing that I love about being an English major, a big thing that I loved was going to the library and just spending like, just carving out an entire day in my schedule and going to the library and spending the whole day there. Just the whole day researching. My university campus library was closed. My alma mater, they were open, but only for people with ID cards that had to be swiped. I still have my ID card from there, but it's not gonna fucking swipe. And I did just look at my university library website, and they're gonna be closed for spring semester as well, so it's gonna be the same stuff, but everything is on the computer. As you can see, I was just at my desk all day, every day. I'm grateful that all this stuff is available digitally. I'm just gonna try again next semester, and you guys will be here with me. I'm just gonna enjoy this time that I have. I'm gonna prune my plants. I am looking for a full-time job. Subbing is great, but I can tell based on the events of this year, like it's not reliable. I will be spending my winter break relaxing, updating my skills, updating my resume and LinkedIn, and looking for a full-time job because I'm only taking 2 classes next semester. So I will see you guys next semester for another first week of the semester grad school thing. If you're in university, I hope you have a great winter break. If you're working, I hope it doesn't get too crazy for you around the holidays. But yeah, I hope you all have a great winter.